Bear with me. As usual. Oh, there's something new has popped up in my YouTube. It now says podcasts, introducing podcasts in studio. You can now create and manage podcasts in studio. Okay, so YouTube must be doing something about podcasts. Right, let's turn that on. Save. Back to here. Let's get better at fuel saving. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Let's get better at fuel saving. JJ is in the house. Car's in the house. Nice to see you. JJ says, Scotty, I'm flipped. Why? What's wrong? Live chat, full screen. What's wrong, JJ? Why are you flipped? What have they said to you about your wheel? The wheel isn't in warranty anymore. Well, you want to be telling them how bitterly disappointed you are and how many problems you've had with your wheel, and that if they don't do something for you, you will not be fucking buying the same sort of product again. You'll be taking your business elsewhere. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you need to tell your mum and dad to write them a harshly worded letter telling them how many problems you've had from you got your wheel and spent your money on their company, and it's an absolute disgrace. That they're not going to help you out and fix it for you, and you're going to spread fucking awful rumours about them throughout the Gran Turismo community. Fanatec. Fan of who? Fan of who? Huh? Or fanatic? What are they like? G29. Get yourself a G29 or a T248. Hello, Spooky. You got the wheel in January 2021, got a replacement in January 2022 when it broke. Now the replacement is broke, and they take the warranty from the original wheel, which means you have to pay for repairs. I would really complain about that, man. I would really complain. So I would. A year, two wheels failed inside 1 year, and it's not like they're cheap wheels. Are they not like £700-800 wheels? That's an absolute disgrace. You've complained and a guy is talking to Fanatec now. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't let that drop, and if they don't replace it for you, I wouldn't go back near them, man. I would not spend any more money on them at all if that's how they're running their business. It's not like it's a wee cheap product. If they don't help you out and sort you out, then I would just say, right, I'm away to a different company. Hello, Nay, nice to see you. Hello, Flash as well. Nice to see you guys. You've replaced your wheel 3 times as well. Fuck, I don't want Fanatec anywhere near me then, unless they give me it free. I'll definitely not be investing at any point in the future then in that. But the sounds they out there, shit, the problems you've had, Flash, and the problems JJ's had, you'd be far better. Going to the new PlayStation wheel, would you not? Or the new Pro, the Logitech Pro. Hello, Doherty. you don't think we're replacing it. It's either they give you a replacement or you get a Thrustmaster. Yeah, yeah. And tell them, let them know as well that you're getting a Thrustmaster. I mean, tell them that I've spent this much money on you. I mean, because your product is meant to be the best. Unfortunately, your team behind your product is piss poor, and I'm away to I'm away to Thrustmaster. Fleisch gave his DD Pro back as well. It was worse than the CSL. Hello, wee man. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Right, I went to bed last night, lads, and I thought to myself, you know, that fuel saving race. And then I remembered the last fuel saving race that we did, when all the lifting and short shifting and coasting didn't really do much for us at all, the way it did in GT Sport. In GT Sport, the best way to save the most fuel, in my opinion, was to lift and short shift and coast and stuff. On this game, the quickest way to save is to play with your fuel, and I forgot about learning that the last time, playing with your fuel a wee bit. And then I thought to myself, I'm not even on the same steering wheel. I don't have a spinner anymore that I have to move this hand over and drive with one hand. I have a button. It's literally just a button. So I'm hoping on the way into the corners I'm going to play with my fuel today. I usually hate playing with my fuel on the G29. But on this here wheel, hopefully, just on the way in the corners, I'll smack it up a load of times. And on the exit, I'll smack it down a load of times. So hopefully we'll be able to get the fuel a bit better. Hello Sparks as well, nice to see you, man. By the way, it says G29 on this livery. I still support the G29. It's a badass steering wheel. Sparks' CSL recently broke too, a year old. Look, their company isn't looking too good, lads. To me, I think even if I were to win the lottery now, I would avoid Fanatec. Yeah, doesn't sound good. Right, anyway, let's go and get ourselves ticked in. I'm going to crack open my door as well, as it is warm in here. I need to make sure that the fire stays lit, but right, door open. Right, where are we? In we go. What tires are we on? On the hards. Right, and we're doing a no stopper on the hards. See if we're going to learn how to do this fuel saving shit. Right, so I know I don't even have fuel or anything now, but we'll pretend that the traction control. In fact, we'll pretend there's no brake balance either. No. Right, we'll pretend that the traction control. And you can't. Oh, can you hold the button up? Oh, you can. You can just hold the button up. So, although that doesn't go up very quickly, did it? Well, basically what I'm doing away in the corners. Right, so when I push it down, my brain needs to flow with that as well. When I push it down, that's full power. I want to push it up. Right, so on the way in the corners, or once we're up to speed. And I'll hopefully start flowing with it at some point. Right, so on the way up here, I reckon I'd probably take a sixth and then go up, 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 up. Oh, it's going to be confusing me a wee bit there. Didn't realise how many gears I can down there. And maybe don't really have to fucking stick it right down to fuel mixture 6 either, so don't one or two wee clicks. We'll definitely lose a wee bit of our consistency and flow while I'm fucking pressing the fuel to change the gear. It'll take us a wee while to flow properly on this. Neil is in the house. Craig's in the house as well. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for hopping in. I'm hoping to play with my fuel a wee bit today. Hopefully it'll start flowing for us at some point. See, I pressed that there 3 times as well, didn't even come up. The steering wheel is slightly different as well to keep that wee button available. Although it is easily found, like. We'll see how it goes in the race. Hard for me even to tell there because that fucking traction control, that's affecting the exits from the corners and all as well. I'm doing that. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. Subby1 is in the house. Hello, Subby1. Just waiting on our first one of the day. 7 minutes. A good chance our first one will be all over the place with the fuel while we're trying to flow on this a wee bit. We've a good chance we're going to be messing up our own fuel saving style while we're doing that, while we're trying to concentrate and having a lift and a coast, and I still want to try and keep driving the same way as I was driving, saving fuel that way. And as well, just have a wee fiddle now and again and see how quickly we can get it under control. So as we can, at the earliest opportunity in the race, start to rev it out. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. And if anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. We'll be doing a practice lobby for nations later. Yeah, I probably will at some point, Craig. Things got a little out of hand, doing more than I can. I ain't Superman. I think so, Andrew. Nice to see you. I think it's the nations again tomorrow. Not sure yet how we're going to get on, Andrew. We've not done any racing yet, but hopefully a bit better at the fuel saving than yesterday, as I'm going to leave my fuel on today and have a wee play with it now and again. I remember the last fuel saver, as soon as we did start playing with the fuel, like the amount of fuel. That's the OP way of saving your fuel now, playing with your fuel mixture. Whereas in GT Sport, I always felt like the best way to save the most fuel was just, I never used to mess about with my mixture at all. I just drove the car in a certain way, short shifting, lifting, coasting. Cars is probably going to have a go on his most hated game tomorrow. Two minutes. The bloody heat's building up in here again. I should have left that. In fact, I am going to crack it open just a small wee crack instead of opening it wide. There we go. Just a wee crack open. 'I wonder who would be on playing today. I seen Key was on, but he's in America. I was going to do an American stream, but then I thought to myself, no, I don't want rumours, fucking him spreading rumours that I'm following him. So I didn't want that sort of rumours going about the community. Me stalking Key. I was like, no. For the last something time, flipping, I think the word you meant rather than something, for the last flipping time, I did not hate the game. You do not hate the game. Right, sorry, I must have misread all your posts that you say on a daily basis. I'm sorry. I've read them all wrong. I am guess at the Evo for the morrow. I'm not sure, man. Flash is in the house. Luz is in the house as well. We've got a Mr. J Bag in front of us, a Frenchman. Simon Jonas Sophie. Momo's is here. And Mr. Fire is here too. Let's throw out a have a good race. Hello Lat as well, man, if I didn't say hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for having in, guys. The first one of the day about to go down. Lou says nice to see you. Yes, you too, man, you too. Good luck, Flash. Let's do this shit. Look at the front. We are 2.9. Right. And I'm leaving the fuel on. You could hear a pin drop at the start of the race. Fuel on. Mixture 6 already. The OP strat. Hello Chris, nice to see you. It handles pretty similar, Flash. It doesn't handle that much different even on the hards. I mean, so it doesn't. It's more the fuel. It's a big fuel saver, like. Good luck anyway, man. Good luck. Chris is looking forward to me trying iRacing. Hopefully one day, man. Hopefully one day we will. You can see we're already playing with it, although missing our apex there slightly because we're playing with it. I pushed it the wrong way, Daft as a brush. Pushed it up the way. I can't push it the wrong way, Stephen, use it. Down the way to go fast, up the way to go slow. He's lifting and coasting as well in front. He's saving a shitload of fuel. Right, now he wants to make his own move. Yeah, you're saving too much, man. People in front are threatening to drive away from us. People behind now are all over my ass. Right, I want to move forward now, so I do. A big chunk of that one. Curious to see if that's a cheat. And a big chunk of that one too. Still in the queue, like, still in the queue. I'm not getting a run done. Up for slow. Give us a line over if you don't want to see it. He has a nice big save for himself. Thank you. Oh, I've lost my button in the first gear as well. Losing a wee bit of time here and there, just trying to find a flow where to play with this. Hello, Mr. Gaiman. Nice to see you, man. Again, just mistiming my brakes, my apex and stuff, playing with my fuel. Need to stop playing with it around there, so they're losing time. Need a huge lift there. Looks like the guy behind's going to get all sorts of a run. We've had to rev it out there as well. I'll tell you what, for much fucking about we're doing, it's not really. I mean, getting a shitload of fuel under control for us, like, is it? Not like with any extra. It's basically telling me you just need to keep on driving like this. Apology. What the fucking faulty buttons? Same shit as in the G29. The fucking spinner for your fuel, and that's a button for the fuel, and it's faulty as well. Hello Orkies. Apologies for missing anything in the chat, lads. I feel like I was near doing as good as this here, just with fucking short shifting and all. I don't feel like out there playing about with it has made much of a difference for us at all. Just more fucking about. Yeah, and we're still well behind too, even though we've been doing all the fucking about. Right, let's just see what we're like. Wait, messing about me out. We'll short shift it. Sorry, Flashmate, I'm messing about with my buttons there as well. Definitely don't like fucking about with my buttons, even though it is just a wee button. It's not a reliable button again. The same as our fuel one in the G29. It's a button that I prefer not even to have to look at it. I prefer just to know that the button fucking works, and you press it once and it moves once. You smack it 4 times and it moves once. Right, again, that's again, I pressed it once and it didn't work, and then I pressed it again and it worked twice. Right, I think all's available really is 4th for the looks of it. Right, so that didn't really do anything for us at all, learn that one. We're going to need a different tactic in the next one. That was way too many apexes and everything missed there for us. Concentrating on messing about without our button. It would have been better just driving the bloody car and lifting and coasting. Just trying to get the fuel under control so as we'll have something to fight with on the last lap. And that really didn't do anything for us. I can't believe we didn't do that easy. I was thinking about playing with my fuel. I thought to myself that was going to get me home way easier. I was wrong. No, we're still not getting home at 0.2 from here, so we're not. We nearly does that better yesterday with no playing with our stuff at all. Will that get me home? Hang on to this result? I don't think so. We're going to lose at least one. The guy behind, is he on his own? He's on his own. Let's get out of his way because we run out. Out we go. Was a P Steve there? A P Steve was there. Right, I'm going to stop fucking about with that. That was. I'll not touch it again the next time, and we'll see how it goes. I'll maybe only use it if we've a slower car in front of us who's clearly trying to use that as well. I was expecting that there, I mean, to save a lot more fuel than what it did. It didn't feel it much easier than what it was yesterday without playing with any fuel. No, I know, Flash. Sorry, man. Although the first time you drove into me was your fault. You had dirty tyres. So you did. And you mistimed your brakes. So let's not pretend that was me braking early as well. The first time after you run off the track, you had dirty tyres. But on the way into the banky boy there, I was fucking smacking my button up a whole lot on the way in. I mean, down the hill, and then smacking it back again, and then, I don't know, just the combination of smacking that button at the same time as hitting the brakes and trail braking and getting into the right gear and stuff was all over the place. So it is. Broke early both times, yes, yes, but everyone broke early. That can't be how late you're braking for. I mean, for turn one every lap. Everyone in the race is having a lift in the coast and the cruise. Everyone's braking early, man. It's a big fuel saver. That's the way to go. What was our time yesterday? Whenever we did a no stop or a one stop. 11 seconds. A one stop was definitely more fun, more enjoyable doing a one stop. Right, we'll try the no stop again. Only I'm not touching my fuel this time. I'm just gonna short shift, lift and coast. And if we do mess about with the fuel, it'll only be along a straight or something in a position if we're in a slipstream and we're not really able to make a move. It's a better race if everyone pits a no, but sure, that's not the way racing goes, is it? I think the no stopper is about 5 or 6 seconds quicker. We'll give it a no stop another go here and see what it's like, and then I definitely want to try the one stopper again just to see, take note of what the times were. That was a 20 something. Yeah, I know. It's a shame. It's too much of a fuel saver again. You know. You wonder why they can't just make it that everyone has to pit. Just make it that everyone has to pit, and then fuel saving is still important. You know, you'll still be fuel saving because you'll make a couple of seconds on your pit stop rather than fuel save to not have to do any sort of pit at all. Hello Scampy, nice to see you, man. I usually don't mind the fuel saver as well, Orkies. It keeps everyone. They're not the most exciting races, like, so they're not, but it makes you feel a wee bit quicker because you can hang closer to the faster guys because they're having the fuel save as well. I definitely prefer it not to be able to do a no stopper. Like, it's close. It's 5 or 6 seconds. I mean, so it is. So it's not that bad. But the way more risk is on the one stopper. The risk should be the other way. The risk should be if you're going to try and do a no stopper, you're going to have to go ridiculously fucking slow, or else run out of fuel. And the no stopper should be slightly slower all the time. I think the no stopper always seems to be slightly faster. When if the no stopper was slightly slower, then it would still work, because not everyone's going to have a perfect run on a one stopper, you know what I mean? So you could take a risk and hope that a no stopper does work out for you. It's, yeah, they've got it a wee bit backwards. They always do, but they always do, lads. They've been doing it for years. They almost give us badass combinations and strategy all the time. Scampy's brake has been stuck at 10% as well. You can just fix it, but now in the calibration bit. you like it, plenty of excitement for yourself. The tire wear caught you out at the end. Oh, the last 2 laps, Flash. I noticed that yesterday as well when I did the no stopper. Even though there looks as if there's virtually no tire wear on the hard tires, you could feel it kicking in. And when I done 8 laps on the mediums, I was expecting it to kick in, and it didn't. The mediums lasted 8 laps, way better. Right, no messing about this time. We are bloody button. Let's try to have a good race. It's barely a year old. Look on the bright side, but you'll never have to strip it down and clean it out unless it breaks totally. I had to strip my pedals half a dozen times, and sometimes it worked for a week and then you had to strip them again. I thought my pedals were basically going to be broken and needed a new setup, and then they brought out that calibration bit. Good luck, Flash, good luck. Do they need WD? No. If it's a G29, pedals don't be squirting anything into them, man. I done that on mine, and it started working again, but then when they eventually did strip it and open it up, the fucking mess I caused inside it was ridiculous. I wasn't squirting nothing into your pedals. Well, it's so much easier to turn around corners when you're not smacking buttons. Is the at the front on a one stopper, I wonder. Getting a bit of a lead through the way. Doing pretty fucking good with the fuel though. I know we've dropped back, but the fuel's looking pretty good compared to all that fucking messing about with buttons and all the last time. Way better on the fuel. Ah, Stephen, please don't do it on me, Mr. Fresno. Again, he's got a poor line through that. Right, surely that penalty's coming back to me anyway, at least. Right, 6 to go. 6.7 left. Thank you, mate. Hello, Cheech. Stephen. You want to leave me space there? You want to leave me space? For how long? Wait till I leave you some space as well. Huh? Yes, I know. Conversation about to go down with us. Let's leave the conversation at that now. It'll be nice from here on if you don't mind. Oh, I'm a passenger, I'm a passenger. I was a passenger, just made sure I didn't try and hit him. Your man gave me a small wee nudge. Right, what are we doing? Make sure you don't brain fail on the fuel. .7. Borislav's in the house as well, though. Borislav, nice to see you guys. Low CC. But definitely well, we're looking at very, very good at one point, but as soon as you start revving it out a wee tad, like, it doesn't be too long. Flipping in the other direction again. I definitely much preferred, the one-stop strategy. It was a much more enjoyable drive. And 2.1 to go, which means we basically have to drive it exactly the same as what we have been doing the whole race, which is fucking slow as fuck. Surely he's available. Thank you for holding your tight line. Four of them on up the road. I wonder how much panic is setting in with their fuel. And the tire we're kicking in now as well. At home, only 8th. 5th, I think. Maybe available or without the incidents. 5th, a good chance of being available. Hello, Carhal. Nice to see you, man. You near binned it last lap. I'd I had a bit of an incident. The fuel definitely looked easier there to do that. But again, like an awful lot of that being done. I'd prefer to be able to fuel save enough to where on the last 2 laps or on the last lap and a half, you know you've got enough to rev it out. I can't get anywhere near that. Is any of you boys able to fuel save good enough so as on the last couple of laps you just don't even look at your fuel? You know you have enough to rev it out. I've got nowhere near being able to rev it out on the last lap like. Hello Dino, nice to see you. So I said to the police officer, do you have any idea who you're talking to? I'm the reigning world champion of the International Federation for Samba Racing. Well done Dino. Man, these handcuffs are sure tight. Yes, I'm sure the policeman was wondering what you were on about. You heard rumours this was a professional stream. You heard correct. You heard correct. No one is doing that on the last lap. You think no one is fuel saving enough in the first 9 laps? I mean, to be able to rev the nuts out of it on the last lap. My fuel saving was going really good there at one point. Like at the end of lap 1, or at the end, there was 7 laps left at one point, and I had over the line 8.2 or 8.3, I think. So in the first 3 laps, I'd saved like nearly a lap and a half. Although we'd lost about 3 or 4 seconds like by saving that. Hello Damo. The no stopper is faster, Carhall. The no stopper is definitely a wee bit faster. It's not hugely faster, but it's not exciting. So it's not. It's a precision. It's a Sunday drive. Whenever we did, if we'd have got the exact same result in that there race there, with doing a pit stop, dropping back to last, and then driving our way back up, it would have felt like a way better race, because you dropped the way back and you pushed and you passed people, whereas the fuel saving is just kind of the same the whole race. I mean, you're trying to get it under control, but you never do. You never do get it under control. It might look good for a wee minute when you look at it and you think, oh, I can rev it out, and then you rev it out for 2 straights, or you rev it out on the exit of a couple of corners, and you look back at it and it's like vanished. I'm gonna have a wee dig at the no stop again for a laugh and see if we can get a good clean run at the no stop and see how close it is. Things got a little out of hand, doing more than I can, I ain't Superman. You've done a 21:13. Someone did a 21:03. Yeah, there was one of them races yesterday. That there Josh guy was on a no stopper, like, and I was revving the nuts out of mine for the first 2 laps, and he still edged away from me. Not much, like, but still faster than me, even with fuel saving and me revving it out. Hackers. Up, down, left, right. And a good turnaround as well. It's nearly time to go back in for another one. Right, hopefully we can get a clean run as well. I mean, just to see. There was a couple of M races yesterday. Hard to tell what the other boys were doing, but in one of those races, the boy who got first ended up only 4 seconds ahead of us at the end of the race after pitting. So I think if you were to nail yourself a one-stopper, you maybe would have a bit of a chance. Heat is in the house. Team Shed's in the house as well. Flash was back. JBS was back. Louise was back. And Mr. Williams is coming from the back again. Good luck, lads. Good luck. Catch you later, Craig. Catch you later. Have a good one, man. And we still haven't tried starting on the mediums either. Not that it would help us that much starting coming down in 6th or 7th. Where were we? I think we might be 8th or something there. 7th. I got a little out of hand, doing more than I can, I ain't Superman. Thank you. Again, we're not making a move, so we may as well take a tad of a save. Oh, fuck me. If I get away with no penalty there, got away with murder. No, we have a second. Only a wee one though. Could have been worse. Roasting again in here. I've only closed the door. Medium tires and fill her up. Hello, Wayne. Flash is giving it a go as well. Oh. So well, the accelerator doesn't make you go out there. You're trying. You put it on that one Flash. You're trying a different one. Now this is the boring bit of the race, and hopefully it will come back at the end, give us a wee bit of an idea. See what Flash thinks about it as well. Hitting after one, need to still have a tad of fuel saving to do. A long way to go. Not close to anyone. Enjoying it, Wayne? Pretty good. Enjoying it. Need to get that bloody door open again. Sweat's starting to ooze out of me. Oh fuck me, I need to get this race over and done with. It's way too warm again. Fleisch has hunted down his first victim. You need a wee bit of luck as well, meeting them in the right spots. No, no fan, just the door. Open the door. No, mate, don't be taking that. Again, a wee bit of time lost. Mate, I ain't gonna have a fucking conversation with you. That was a block. Look at you, for fuck's sake. All sorts of time lost there again. Riding about with a penalty above his head as well. Yeah, I'll go right off the track, sure. I'll go right off the track, man. Don't worry about leaving me any road to drive on. One to go at the end, yes. We'll be lucky if there's another one available even. Hello, Woody. I haven't even been keeping an eye on my fuel there. Right, drop the 0.4 just after that corner. Ask Stephen, look where you're going, you GG. Not even tell me nothing about the fuel now. If I drop there about 0.4 around that hill, we're definitely getting home anyway, we're revving it out. Was there a top 9? Or we will lose our paddle in the back. 0.4, so we should be able to rev it out. Finish was slightly too much. What did you think of that one, Flash, compared to the no stopper? I mean, do you think if you had it nailed the bollocks out of that? I mean that it's possible. It's just a bit more entertaining, isn't it? You ended up in the top 5 and you had an R2, you had a bottle of bubbly there available. So you did definitely. What did you think of coming in on lap 1? Lot slower for you. Oh, right, you came in on lap 2, you just served the penalty, right. Williams ended up getting a bottle of bubbly. Right, what do you fancy this time? Any particular strat? The RC6's in the top 10 also. I heard Key saying that the Audi was OP with the fuel or something. I thought to myself, I was thinking, what's wrong with that BRZ? Is that BRZ not usually OP on its fuel? Maybe allowing you to rev it out a lot more during the race, but Key says that the Audi is OP on the fuel. And the BRZ is Group 3 anyway. So it's definitely the Audi. No other car that is better with the fuel. Things got a little out of hand, doing more than I can. I ain't Superman. I'll maybe save one of them replays, you know, and just have a wee nosy at what way other guys are footering about and driving. And there was no couple of them boys. Hello Mr. Williams, nice to see you. Thanks for having in, man. Holy Nas. There was no couple of them boys flashing that race who came in for a pit stop. Did any of them boys who came in for a pit stop who started on the mediums come back out in front of you? Yeah, I heard Key, I think, in his video talking about the Swift, I think it was. just under 2 minutes. $33 in the house. Thank you guys for hopping in. We're trying to get bloody better at this. I messed about with the fuel, my fuel mix in my first one, but it didn't help me at all. I thought it was gonna help me a whole lot. I saved fuel easier with just lifting and coasting and short shifting. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds to go. You need to improve your qualifying. What are you on? A 0.1. I feel like I've got an O2 in me, like. I done a wee bit earlier on. I done about 15 minutes earlier, and then I bounced into race A and done some race A as well. Loads of time still left in race A as well. I've a good half a second left in race A, but again, frustrating. I mean, trying to fucking nail it together. Mr. Turismo, don't you dare! Don't do it, man. I'm telling you, a set of Corsa fans will be laughing their bollocks off at you. Are you in the room, Flash? Did you boys get in? Yours is froze too. Need a 0.9 or 0.8 tomorrow, you reckon? Whole lobby, Mr. Williams. It's happened to Mr. Williams as well. I hope it unfreezes for me, or else my fucking stream's over. I need it to unfreeze. It's a floppy now. Hello, Heat. Nice to see you, man. Froze for you as well. Let me know if you are all rebooting, or if you are eventually going to get off this here frozen screen. It's a stream ender for me if I need to reboot. You think it's dead, no coming back. Hello, Brigsby. Nice to see you, man. We'll chill out and have a smoke and hope Mr. Turismo sorts the problem out in a couple of minutes. Otherwise we'll have to reboot and go again with the stream, which is a bit annoying. Wayne has to be a husband. Enjoy, man, enjoy. Do what you're told. It's not gonna fix on me, sure it's not. Game over, yeah. Looks like it, looks like it. Only 7 o'clock though. Right, I'll get another one going now, lads. Apologies. We'll get another stream started up as soon as we can. Back soon. In fact, it'd be better if I can just quit the game and that'll end the stream for me as well.